in. I'm going to be doing your reading for the end of July into August 2026. Something about you. If you have Aries in your chart anywhere, there should be a message in here somewhere. You find wealth at work in the distant future. You're going to find wealth at work in the distant future. Something about that for someone out there. Maybe their 401k, that kind of thing, like waiting on the somebody have a some sort of a security, some kind of a net, so, yeah, something like that. That's cool, you know. Kind of, who are we going to be dealing with for the next few weeks? What zodiac signs? Cancer and or Aquarius. Maybe none of them. Maybe both of them. Something like that. All right, Aries, that's where we're starting. My fire kickers. Don't forget to flip and flop. You know the drill. You know the drill. Exhausted, burned out, burdened, or empty. Something making you tired. I'm not sure how that's going to be yet. And we have suffering and silence. Somebody's not letting it out, or they're not telling anyone. It's about unspoken desires, real feelings, or broken dreams. This is in your present. Somebody is suffering in silence. Isolation, rejected, left alone, self-inflicted. This is crowning you. Somebody was just rejected lately. I'm not sure if it was you or them, but that's, it was probably them. I think you're just tired of dealing with all of it. Maybe you do want some isolation because you have exhausted here, you know. I'm sorry, you gotta let it out. Your broken dream. There's always something that, there's always something. You know, if something doesn't work out, there's another path. Maybe it was for a reason or something. Today, good vibes now, in the moment. Today is a good day, right? To start whatever it is, to do whatever it is. Maybe it is somebody's birthday. I know, Aries, it's not that time of year for you, but maybe you're celebrating with them. Or, you know, we're coming into Leo season. Another fire sign. You know, even though we're still in Cancer technically, right? What are we in? What's today's date? Yeah. Show me what I need to see. I got an extra card. Boundaries, disrespectful, enough is enough. Defend yourself. Yeah. Make your boundaries firm and strong. And when you make a boundary, you stick with it, right? So nobody walks through it. Otherwise, they're going to say, you made a boundary? Who cares? What boundary? Right? Somebody's hiding, cloaked in love and light. You know, they're hiding, concealing, and deceiving. Yeah. Something's covert here. Covert narcissist. Okay. Tangled. Unable to free yourself from a sticky situation. Taking a step back helps you see clearly. Yeah, they've put you in some sort of sticky situation on purpose. You're exhausted. Hi there, everyone, tapping in and out. The tangled web, I feel like they've created, right? This masked, cloaked in love and light, covert narcissist. Make boundaries. You are not allowed to do that to me. You can talk to me this way, and have integrity and be respectful, but you're not allowed to just, and make it firm, make it real. Like, no. And don't deal with it. So like that, roving eyes, keeping possibilities open, an obvious flirt, and being disrespectful. Somebody could be checking somebody out right in front of you. Oh, that's so fucking rude. I hate that in people. Like, why? You really, they don't have integrity. Narcissists don't. Crushed. You're hurting emotionally right now. You need time to heal before you jump in again. Yeah, being left alone right now. Maybe you want to be, maybe you need to be, you know, feeling low and I'm sorry, that's not good, you know. We got to get your pet back, right? So you need to meditate. Somebody does. Ending. Somebody's pretending that it's not ending, but it's time to let go and make a fresh start. Today's a great day. It's over. Get over it. That's what I get. Get over it. Maybe that's what you need to tell them. Get over it. Right? Hi. Show me one more here. Whoa. Oh no. They wanted me to see two. Not just one. Adrift. Yeah. Not willing to settle down or be responsible. Time to commit and put down roots. Somebody they don't want to take responsibility. They'll do anything and everything to get out of a situation. Mm-hmm. They don't want to deal with it. And then I had an extra card here, sneaky snake. Imagine that. Of course, a narcissist. Covert narcissists are sneaky snakes. Going behind your back, being deceitful, swindler. Shed that skin. Shed that skin, Aries. Fuck them. They're not treating you very nicely, so fuck them. Show me what I need to see. Getting very, very devious energy through this somehow. Show me what I need to see. Suffering in silence, real feelings. Just cry it out. If you feel it, do it. Don't stuff it down and hide it, because that's what messes us all up. You know? Show me what I need to see. Betrayal. Tangled web we weave. Exhausted, burned out from being hurt. You've had enough. You've been through it. Third eye, higher consciousness. Use your intuition. Suffering in silence, roving eyes, they're doing it on purpose or something. Hidden secrets, something that was hidden. I feel like you're crushed. You want to be left alone right now, a lot of you. And I don't blame you, getting through tough times sometimes. It is, get out, I'm locking the door. I need some me time, Some of you may have very hectic schedules, a lot of kids or a lot of people in the house, and you don't get a lot of alone time. And you're like, get out, I'm locking the door. Something like that. Show me. The goat. Oh, yeah. The goat. The piper. Pan. The devil. Dealing pan with the goat hooves. Ending. Today's a good day to set boundaries. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Breadcrumbs. Are they breadcrumbing you? Just enough to stay keep your head above water. Sneaky snake, mask boundaries, drift, not taking responsibility. You can get in touch with me in my email if you would like a personal. It's in my description below. I feel like they're giving you breadcrumbs just enough, just to keep you afloat. They're betraying, very betraying kind of energies. Very tangled web. You know something, though, with this third eye and higher consciousness card. I feel like some of you know something. Using your intuition. You see it. You know it. They feel like they can do whatever they want and walk all over you. I don't think so. Whatever that is. Show me. Spying on you. Betraying. Tangled web. Exhausted. Somebody's spying. They're watching. Yeah, because, covert narcissists, they're very insecure. So that control and that jealousy kind of vibe can be a big deal here for some of them. Public eye. Somebody in the public eye. You could be in the public eye with the, in the higher consciousness thing. And then whoever this is, people could be looking elsewhere. Maybe you're looking elsewhere from this narcissist. You're over it. Now that's about something. Flipping that scenario on them. Right? Something about hidden secrets. Oops. Car accident. This is crowning you. Buckle up, people. Hidden secrets about a car accident. Somebody's crushed. They want to be left alone. Yeah, I would take care. I'm not sure who this is. It could be about a car accident. So, Show me what I need to see. Confusion. Breadcrumbing you with just enough information. That could be as well. Not just breadcrumbing you financially or whatever. Sneaky snake. Making your boundaries and making them strong. Damn straight. We need to empower people, right? But they have to have respect for themselves. And to gain respect for yourself, that's how, like when you don't respect yourself, it shows, right? And that's this lower vibe. Obviously, they don't respect themselves, but you do. So there's that. And if they don't like it, there's the door or something, I'm getting too old for that shit, right? For the disrespect and the head games and the BS. I want to live in peace. I want to be happy. I'm sick of fucking, everything in this world. You feel like you're just barely surviving and everyone's suffering and and it just seems so heavy and it's no, I refuse it. So maybe there's something in that for you, the refusal of staying in that low vibing energy. You guys got a lot of fire in you. Ace of Cups, yeah, fill your own cup. No shit, there's betrayal all around you. You're exhausted. Somebody is spying on you. It's a very tangled situation. I need a bunch of cards, Spirit, please. Queen of Wands down. The Moon, Temperance reversed, Six of Wands down. Somebody is not taking action about something. Maybe you're not. You're suffering in silence, see? You need to take action on something. You need to do something. Are you forgetting about something? Possibly. Right? Third eye, higher consciousness. Somebody's in the public eye. Somebody's in the spotlight. Right? The Moon. Look at it. They look like puppets, don't they? See? Because they are. Somebody's the deception. They treat you like a puppet, or people like a puppet. Something like that. It's very deceitful. It's very cunning. There could be a lot of fears here, right? With this tangled web, right? Temperance down. The Goat. Yeah, this devil's very unhealed, very reckless. There's endings here that people need to deal with, that they're not facing or not dealing with. Something like that. But Temperance here, this could be black magic as well. Kind of getting. Six of Wands down. Sneaky snake doesn't, they're jealous that somebody's in the public eye. Yeah, they're causing confusion and arguments probably. They're insecure and petty. Yeah. Yeah, the sneaky snake. They're not going to get accomplishments and attaboys and shit out of that kind of behavior. They're breadcrumbing here, just enough. So, I feel like a lot of covert shit going on. It's all about lies and mental health issues and betrayal, toxicity. In this case, I feel because of that sword over his mouth probably wasn't such a good idea, right? Fill your own cup, betrayal, spying. I feel like somebody has been. They're just exhausted from this shit, right? Bad choices and decisions from the past. Queen of Wands down, not doing anything about it, right? Somebody needs to do something about that. Or it's going to linger, suffering in silence, real feelings, broken dreams. Do something about it. Ten of Swords reverse, the Star. Somebody's definitely in the public eye. King of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Knight of Cups reversed. Somebody is definitely in the public eye. Somehow. I don't care if it's the newspaper, whatever. It is about wish fulfillment, right? Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. About manifesting and healing and having hope. Having hope. Moving on. I feel like somebody out there is dealing with somebody out there that's making them feel hopeless. And I just, I'm sorry, but I don't like that message from coming through. It's all about the King of Pentacles, the status and quo, and the greed, and the stubbornness, and the I'm not going anywhere. I control this kingdom. It's my way or the highway. What's wrong with them? It's the fucking devil. That's what's wrong with them. Right? Male or female, I don't care. They cause the confusion. They breadcrumb people. I feel like they're breadcrumbing in this case. I feel like somebody's giving just tidbits of information, which really could turn out to be like lying, you know, if they're not giving the whole story, or they can't. I'm not sure how it is with you, but whatever. What a show. It's a fucking show, right? Using you as a puppet. And you're on display here. People are watching. Somebody's watching you. Spying is right here. It's a tangled web. This toxicity is all around you. It's everywhere. It's dark for some of you. These people don't have any empathy, you know? Very unapologetic, maybe. Very arrogant. Yeah, very entitled, maybe. That's another thing about narcissists. They feel entitled. You know, bad choices and decisions. It may have been, but really, no regrets, because that's what shapes who you are. Yeah? Like, it shapes who you are in the long run. All of these mishaps and hardships. Somebody's avoiding the ruin. They're hiding. It's already ruined. How many times do you have to fucking stab somebody and betray them for them to get it? They just keep on keeping on. There's hidden secrets all over the fucking place. I got the moon, and then I got this. Ding, 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 ding. Yep. Maybe you're hiding some secrets of your own and have something up your sleeve. Hmm? You have something up your sleeve, Aries? I have a Nine of Wands and Five of Wands. Very petty, very argumentative, very childish. You're fucking tired, and your spirit guides are telling you to keep on keeping on because you can do it, in fact. Every scar has a story, right? This is what is making you you, right? But you can do it. You can. These hidden secrets, the confusion. There's hope here, but oh, the battle, oh, the war. Mm-hmm. Whatever that is. It's very petty. They could be making this big thing, like big thing, out of something really petty and small. So, what is that grand illusion? Hmm. King of Swords. That sneaky snake. King of Pentacles. King of Swords. Oh, this person's a piece of work, aren't they? Hmm. They're not taking responsibility. They never will. We know this part, right? We know that. Yeah, Knight of Wands is going forth no matter what. You know, he's riding that bug. You know, the bug that's bugging him, ride it. You know? I don't know. It is about going forth with news and information. You might want to like say something and stop suffering in silence. Maybe somebody really does want to speak their word. Well, do it. Absolutely. Right, we're gonna get deeper still. What else? The death card reversed. They won't change. They're refusing to change. It's already over. See, you're filling your own cup. You have moved on somehow, I feel. But it keeps going round. They're refusing that it's over. They don't want it to be over. It's a tangled web, something like that. So maybe you're just exhausted because they won't change. They won't. Yeah, if it's a darker entity, they're not gonna um, self-reflect and do that dark night of the soul thing. I feel this darker entity, they're earthbound, so they're not gonna change. Yeah, something. The Hierophant. Yeah. And Three of Wands reversed. Somebody's hiding their feelings about the betrayal, about what they're feeling inside. I don't like that. That's not good. They're not letting it out. They're stuffing it down. Oh, and look, I have hidden secrets right over the moon, even. They're crushed and they're not telling somebody. And this is causing or could cause health issues. It could cause all kinds of stuff here. I hope that's not where we're going with this. But the Hierophant here with the Queen of Wands down, this could have to do with marriage somehow. Could have to do with, I feel like somebody's a teacher or something. Somebody's guiding somebody. Somebody's connected to source. This Queen of Wands down is a black fucking witch all day long. And they're not taking any action. This person that is connected to source, the one and only. And somebody's in the public eye. They're scared. Maybe they should be. That's kind of authoritative, like in that Hierophant card. There's a key on that card. Seven of Wands down. Father of Swords again. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, we got two Kings of Swords. Yeah, they're in that masculine energy, whether they're male or female. It's a very hard, cold, calculated, very like no empathy whatsoever. Very cold. Wow. And there's a car accident here. I don't know if it already happened or, buckle up, be careful, But here I feel like somebody has no defense over this or with this recklessness, this black magic, this goat, right? Today is a good day to let it go in a big way, right? There's no victory here. It's not about a victory. It's not about who's going to win, and I do feel like it's kind of a win at all costs, maybe a ruthless energy with this Father of Swords. Breadcrumbing. You need to make boundaries with this MF. Show me what I need to see. Eight of Swords, Three of Wands down. There's a lot of spell work going on around you. Somebody feels trapped in this, the betrayal, the tangle, they're stuck, with this toxicity. Why? Are they the father of your kids? Because maybe the kids don't need to be around the father. Maybe it's better off because it doesn't look like a very healthy relationship to me here. I mean, you can decipher that, but it's not going anywhere, right? Nothing's been happening, nothing's changing. It's been going on and on. You know that there's no harvest there, right? It's very painful. Somebody's hiding their pain, and it is not healthy. It's not healthy. Get it out. 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups down, Ace of Cups down. Very hateful. Very imbalanced. This person is a piece of work. I feel like they did everything to themselves. They self-sabotaged, maybe. Sneaky snake. Yeah, it's about the ancestral curses being over. An ancestral curse is something that we learn through our lineage, right? Narcissistic behaviors are learned behaviors. They're learned because they're accepted. When people are entitled and they get away with their bullshit and they're not held accountable, then they continue and it's learned. How much can I get away with? It's like a little kid pushing your buttons. How far can I push you? That could be in any age. Covert narcissist. I don't care if they're 80 years old. It's a childlike behavior, spoiled, rotten little brat behavior. And it's about it being broken. The ancestral curses being broken. It's caused too much was done, whether they decide to see it or not. It's just enough is enough. It's dead center in the reading. People could be very much in regret or guilty or feeling shamed, and that is not okay. It's not okay. It's next to this hope card. It's next to the healing card. This is my favorite card. There is hope here, even though we know nothing's coming out of that garden. This King of Pentacles is very hateful, very cold, very greedy, very stubborn. They're only going to give you just enough. And whether that's information, money, or anything else, it's how it is. It's coming down to light versus dark on this planet, and it's getting fucking real. Have you had enough yet? Have you had enough yet? There's trauma. There's tribulation. There's bad memories of this. Death card reversed, and they don't want to change. They're not going to. Right? This puppet show, this act that they put on, goes round and round and round we go. All right. Yeah, we're working on letting it go, right? That's what it's about. Somebody here is too tightly wound. That's a narcissist. Tightly wound, has to control everything. Oh my God, or the world's gonna end. It's gonna stop. I feel control freaks out there, you know? Something about letting it go. Somebody on the other side doesn't want to deal with their own emotions, and that's a typical narcissist. They won't reflect on they're very emotionally immature, right? Somebody who's salty and bitter, and you're tired of it. You're tired of it. You just want to be left alone. You know? Make your boundaries and make them firm. This war, this battle, this BS, you know? These liars, some of these people are pathological liars. They probably don't know one fucking lie to the other and get them all mixed up. Fucking idiots. You know? Like, how are we supposed to trust people that don't even know what the hell they're talking about, you know? Oh, King of Swords, Father of Wands, yeah. Ugh. Confusion, breadcrumbing, sneaky snake. Somebody's not going to boss up. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is in this scenario. You're going to have to free yourself and be the hero of your own story. It's what it sounds like. And take the kids and get the hell out of there. They absolutely hate this higher consciousness, whatever, energy. And in my readings, it still is upright because you know, somebody knows here. Somebody is connected with ancient knowledge, whether people like to accept it, acknowledge it, or deal with it or not. That's the way it is. All right, maybe that's an issue here. Somebody into this kind of witchy thing, and they don't let. Well, you know, I mean, what are you gonna do? Burn us at the stake? You can't anymore. And now the people that are burning, the people that are at the stake, they're actually being held accountable in today's day. It is Age of Aquarius. Things you gotta believe. You gotta believe. There's hope here. That star. All right, we're gonna give you a hidden rose. I feel like a lot of you Aries have had it hard. Have been going through it. And now that I think of it, the few Aries that I know have been going through it. The rainbow Prince. Number 26 for those who care. I'm going to show it to you upright. Don't forget to flip and flop should you need to. The Rainbow Prince is telling you that you need to address how committed you are to your path. Have you been giving of yourself only as means to control a situation? His gentle advice is to practice giving fully of yourself. Devote all of your attention when you're with somebody and be completely present in all areas of your life. When you do so, you will receive even more than you're trying to get by being the way you are now. The other warning is that you may be giving too much and not allowing yourself to be compensated. This may keep you in victim mode, always looking for what's unfair. Perhaps it's time to stop giving so much and instead be willing to receive. It may not be comfortable, but you deserve it, so why not allow it? Let yourself be vulnerable. Therein lies great strength. The lesson of it all. All right. I'm going to give you my familiar deck. The Hare and Transformation. I feel like it's a very, very transformational death card transformation. Even though it's reversed, they're refusing to change, but it's here, right? FGH. It's deep. You know, what do you believe in and how strong do you believe it? It's coming down to stuff like that. Alrighty. Native to the British Isles, it is I who deliver wise folk of one kind or another from place to place as they take form, for I am quick of wit, elusive, and can get about almost unseen. Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading today. I'm going to take this candle here so I can see what I'm reading. Oh no, these are falling out. I have to fix these. Alright, anywho, sorry. Where are we? I'm going to start that. I am quick of wit, elusive, and can get about almost anywhere unseen. That is what you desire right now, to go about your business without all the fuss and attention that is currently holding you back or causing issues. Perhaps what you have become is not all it was cracked up to be. Fame and fortune all have a price, and notoriety soon wears thin. Your desire is for total change, to be someone else or somewhere else where you can be true to yourself and let your guard down and take it easy. Call on my power now to help you to achieve new freedom, whether it's just a different way of thinking about things or a real life transformation. I will help you seek out. Did you hear that beep when I said that? That was confirmation there. I will help you seek out the people who can support you through this by guiding and advising. Follow my path, and the options will present themselves to you along the way. But be sure to keep up, for I seldom rest for long, and this opportunity won't linger. Side note, a quick decision is urgently needed. You can stay where you are or try very unfamiliar territory. Meeting new people will open your eyes about the true needs and desires. Get active. Doing nothing is not an option. Action must be taken, or something of the kind. Okay. This is interesting. It's so interesting to me. 39:45. What else do you got, Spirit? Where's my other? Here it is. I wanted this one. Make sure I use that. 9 of clubs. Yeah, there's fake people all over the place. You know who is true. This is telling you that maybe you singles, you have a new love arriving soon, right? Something of that kind. A new interest. Maybe you already do have a new interest, some of you. All right. The flame, very cool. This is a really, 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 really good omen after that reading. Yeah. Flames on the hearth indicate good fortune and neutralizes the evil near the unlucky cards and increases the value of the lucky ones. This is like triple luck here. So very good to have showing up in this matter like that. Something's very lucky, someone's very lucky. The anchor, successful ventures in business. Somebody, okay. Somebody's doing well. Money, King of Pentacles. Okay. They might have a business. They might have a restaurant. Ace of Spades warns us against threats. You can avert the evil if you choose against threatening situations. You have to lay your boundaries down and stick to it. You know? Yeah. And Two of Wands. Yeah, it's a journey, all right. Life is a journey. It's not a cliche. The spiritualism and all the stuff that's coming out to light, all the stuff that we're learning, all the things that are happening, um, you know, learning that everything we learned already was wrong and now everything that was fake is real. It's like, what? Gets a confusing. Yeah. All right, we're going to give you a rune, close this out. Oh no, I'm going to give you this card. I'm going to forget. See? Good thing I. All right, be thankful. I have this one. Be an open channel. Some of you are mediums with your psychic gifts here. It could be about connecting to your ancestors or your spirit when they're telling you that they want to connect with you. And then I have being thankful, gratitude, appreciation, and harmony, which is nice. It's coming in. Some of you need to meditate. It would be nice. You have some luck coming in for you, which is good. Being thankful, though, however, even when things are tough, that's the test of it, right? That's the test of it. All right, show me. Man and Heather. Yeah, Man and Heather. There he is. It says, what I've learned as a traveler is to open every door, to kiss the sun every morning and fall in love in the summer's morn. Making the best of every day, waking up and, you know, taking opportunities and chances. Some things work, some things don't. We know this, but it gives us more experience and you know, whatever that life, right? Gives us that life. Yeah. I like that message at the end for you. Be cool, man. Be kind. Be patient. And please just be a good human. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll be back in a couple weeks to give you your next messages. Ciao.